Hello and welcome back to Gorder Ropers. We're in a new setup currently.
Oh yeah!
And it's rather awkward. I think my neck is gonna hurt a little bit by the end of this.
Yeah, that's true. We're looking up at at least a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, more than 45, I think.
Yeah. Well, off we go. Good off, Renee.
Exactly. So do you want to start off going to the dark side of the moon? It's also been like at least a month since we've recorded anything, I think.
Yeah. Where's the map?
Well, there's so many moons we've missed.
Yes, I just started this one. I must do something first.
Okay.
I must probe a fiend.
Probe a fiend?
Oh yeah!
I've already seen all the fiends, so I don't know what you're aiming to do right now.
I must... Where the heck is this fiend?
Oh, the muchacho? Right there. That's a muchacho.
Oh, I didn't know he was there.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the loogie.
The loogie? Oh, the balloon man?
Yeah.
I don't even know where he is. Oh, he's right there. So you have to go around, I think. Maybe?
Maybe he's
not.
down
Yeah.
here. Loogie, where you be? Big brother. Loogie, you're the best Italian brother ever. I passed him.
Indeed.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Oh snap. Accidental murder.
Was it really accidental then?
True. That'd be manslaughter.
Yeah. Oh.
Where in Criminy? Oh.
Yeah, it's right down there. You didn't even have to teleport.
I smack you for your insincerities.
Insincerities?
Yes. I'm... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah!
Wow!
We're gonna hide a balloon.
Okay.
So I can get money while waiting for the dark side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where should I hide it?
Bend over and I'll show you. Okay. I mean, you get more coins, more people find it, right? So don't you want to place it somewhere easy to find?
It's kind of a balance.
Really?
Because if you beat them, you get... Oh no, yeah, I think they're supposed to find it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put it here, I guess.
Sure. Go for it.
Oops. What button is that? Oh.
It's left on the D-pad.
Give her a good
This
shot.
isn't the Xbox 360, you know, where that symbol would mean the left, or the, what is it, back on the 360 controller?
Yeah, that's what I pressed on the Pro controller.
Yeah.
Ready to quit Balloon World?
Yes.
I know I got confused about that, because I'm used to playing on the Switch itself, and the buttons look just like that.
Yeah.
And the D-pad looks a bit different on here.
Mm-hmm.
Should I? Speedrunning would it be quicker to teleport, or just...
Probably not. Oh, speaking of speedrunning strats, Games Done Quick is going on this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I actually have been watching quite a few speedruns. I watched the Doom one for the Doom 2016, which is fascinating, because like yeah, exactly. Like 90% of the game is skipped by doing what they call I think it was a rail glitch they called it.
Ah.
So and like some of the requirements on some of these newer games in order to do these speedrunning skips is kind of weird because like you need to have insanely high FPS in order for them to work.
Oh,
So
really?
they always run on potato mode on like super high end PCs, so you're getting like 200 FPS. And like I think it was the Doom one, you needed exactly 190 FPS or something like that in order to achieve this trick.
Wow.
So like you would find like certain like crevices on the levels, and then you would like jump into them, and then I forget exactly what else they would do, but then you'd fly across the level, and then like you would go out of bounds, jump through something, and boom, you're at the end of the level. So I thought that was really interesting. And then like also a bunch of skips in Doom rely around the glory kills. Do you know anything about the glory kills in Doom at all?
Are those the animated ones?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When you melee an enemy.
Yeah.
So apparently, so how you do it is you get an enemy super close to a wall so that you do the glory kill on them, but you do it so that they're right next to the wall, and then you clip through the wall, and then you can clip through doors and stuff like that. So I thought those were two interesting tricks. And then Another new game that I thought was interesting that they speedran was the not Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was, I think it was 2 years ago now that one came out. That was also pretty interesting because also all of those skips were reliant on having high FPS on a PC as well. So they're also running in potato mode.
Why is that? Does it just for some reason break the code?
I guess so. I don't know.
So it doesn't. It's not that it makes it easier to find the glitch or anything, but it literally is impossible without that certain FPS.
It might be that there's a certain like frame window maybe that might get elongated by having high FPS.
Okay.
Maybe, or maybe it
Yeah,
just
that makes
literally
sense.
is impossible without having that high FPS. I have no idea really. I don't think the runners have any real idea either. They just know what works and what doesn't because they don't have the ability to deconstruct games completely, you know.
Yeah.
At least not like with older games. That brings me to another topic that I thought was interesting. Last night I was watching the Mario block, so they were running, Mario 1, Mario 3's, and Mario World, I think, and then Mario Kart, but I didn't stay up for those. I only watched OG Mario and Mario 3 and a little bit of Mario World. But they have completely deconstructed Mario 1 and Mario 3, and they talk about all these insane things, like these 1 frame 1 pixel windows that you have to do certain things, and it's just crazy the amount of precision you need to do these things. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Especially, I've actually seen. Jeez, I'm gonna die.
Hopefully. This is also a boss rush, by the way.
Excellent.
So
I figured.
yeah.
After I got the her first hit on me, I'm like, I probably lost.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know there's actually been AIs built to play Mario 1 because it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
And they can find the optimal path too.
Yeah.
Because they literally, just step through it and they try, and it's just such a simple game where all they have to do is
Jump and hold right.
Yeah, exactly. It just holds right, and then it tries every single option to hold or to jump in different places.
Yeah.
And so it'll find weird things where it can just jump through a wall or something.
Yeah. There's a wall jump glitch in Mario 1 that I thought was interesting on, I think it was the very last level. But there's a pipe, and normally you have to hit an invisible block next to it to jump up to it. But instead, you would skip that and save half a second or a second or something. Not very much, but of course that can mean the difference between a world record and not a world record.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was one of those that's a 1 frame 1 pixel difference,
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. And I also watched the Metroid block, of course. I had to make time for that.
Yeah.
So they ran Zero Mission in a race, which is interesting. I've seen Zero Mission speedruns before, so it's just the same thing but with a race instead. And then they ran a new game, of course, Samus Returns, which was also very interesting because, it's such, since it's a new game and it's on the 3DS, there's not as much variance as Doom, for instance, or the other PC games.
Yeah.
But it's still such a new game, so much of the tech is still being figured out in that as well. There was one glitch that they were trying to do, the runner was trying to do, but it was such an inconsistent glitch, and it took them 5 minutes to do it.
Wow.
So yeah, I thought it was interesting though, because how it works is there are these elevators in the game,
Yeah.
and so I guess if you if you get close enough to it while you're in morph ball form, it'll clip you down in between it'll clip you, it'll lower the morph ball's character model underneath, so it'll clip you through the ground, basically, which is interesting as well.
Indeed.
So.
And was it just it's such a good glitch that it was worth spending 5 minutes on it?
Yeah, especially because they had already committed to doing a skip of a certain item, so they wouldn't have been able to do it without that item.
Okay.
because I think it was spring ball that they skipped, so they couldn't do anything. Also, I'm gonna die.
I can barely turn my head because of the headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when we first got to the moon and I immediately jumped off and killed myself by accident?
Yeah.
So so I never got to play the moon because you finished the rest of the level then?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't have very much experience with the gravity.
Yeah,
mechanics.
I do, but I'm still not used to it, so...
Yeah. I mean, the more floaty a game is, I feel like the harder it is to be precise for whatever reason.
Yeah, I would agree with that.